Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to My GM. This is episode 3. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here in My GM WWE 2K series. Let's get started. We're building a card. We got Bailey versus China in the opening match. Title on the line. China should be in the Hall of Fame, but the circumstances surrounding her passing has enabled her not to be in the Hall of Fame. In a mid-card match, we have Booker T versus Jinder Mahal. And can you dig that, sucker? Booker T, the 5-time WCW World Champion. And in the semi-main event, we have the immortal Hulk Hogan versus the chairman of the board, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. These two wrestled at WrestleMania. It was a brutal match that Hulk Hogan won. So what you gonna do, Vince, when Hulkamania runs wild on you, brother? In the main event, we got the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena versus Big Boss Man. And Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. That's your main events. Tag team main events. Now we need to book the promos. Oh no, we're switching it. China and Bailey main event. On the mic we have ooh yeah, Randy Macho Man Savage. Freak out, freak out, freak out. Cup of tea. Cup of coffee. We got Stone Cold, the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Randy Savage. This is a phenomenal start to this episode, folks. We got a call-out promo. Adrian Buck calling out King Nakamura. The commissioner goal. Big Boss Man is supposed to cut a promo. Well, I guess we have to take him out of that match. Who we got here? It's going down. I'm calling Timber. You better move. You better dance. It's Timber and Randy Orton. You got Booker T versus Jinder Mahal. We're going to change that call out. It's got to be a promo. Big Boss Man replaces the call out. That's the card, folks. Now we need to get the logistics. See what we can do here. Got the concert halls, got the bonus on. Thunderdome, Capital Wrestling. There you go. Get all the bonuses. It's very important to get the bonuses. And there you have it, folks. There's the card. Confirmed booking. Here we go. Booker T versus Jinder Mahal. 1, 2, 3. The winner is Booker T in a 2.5 match. Rivalry grows to level 2. In the promo, thank you, Randy Savage, for 14,000. He lost some popularity, but we got money. Here we go, tag team match. John Cena, Ultimate Warrior versus Timber and Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. The winner is the Ultimate Warrior and You Can't See Me, John Cena, in a new rivalry. Stone Cold on the mic. He gains $15,000 for us. Thank you, Stone Cold, for your work on the mic. You're a magic man. He has one of the biggest pops all time. Him and Hogan, two of the biggest pops. Speaking of Hogan, Hulk Hogan versus the Boss, Vincent Kenny McMahon. And the winner is, what? Mr. McMahon wins in a great match. 3.5 stars. Wow, that's a shocker. McMahon wins. Big Boss Man in a promo gains 8,000 fans for us. And in the main event, we have Bayley versus China. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The winner is Bayley. Wow, I'm stunned. In a 3.5 match. Great match. New rivalry with China. And that wraps it up for the week. Over on SmackDown end, Gunther and his partner win in a classic match. Tyler Breeze cutting a promo. We're going to skip that. Well, for our first show of this episode, we have good booking. We had rivalry going. We had a new rivalry. There you have it. Let's move on to the next show, folks. And see where we're at in the overall standings. We're in second place. SmackDown is in first place. SmackDown's in first, and we're in second. We have 1,608 fans. We got about $300,000. Let's move on. Houston, Texas, week 8. Here we go, folks. Let's see what we can do here. Thank you for joining us for this episode 3. My GM series, my very first My GM series. These superstars are always winning so much money. It's crazy. Or they went booked in a tag team match, or they went booked in the main event. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit of risk to listening to the superstars. It's really a leap of faith to listen to them. Whether they want money, a shot in the main event, or they want to work with another superstar in a tag team match, is a super risk. So here we go. We're gonna book this show, folks. Week 8. We're in Houston, Texas. In our opening match, Booker T versus Jinder Mahal. Table match. Main event for now, but we can change that here. Mid card. You want your lowest match to be in the mid card. Now we got Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon. Get that rivalry building. We want it to pay off. You really want the rivalries to grow and pay off at the pay-per-views because you'll get a lot of fans that way. It's crucial to have rivalries go from start to finish. It really helps you out in the end. Let's see if Hulk Hogan can get a win this time. Let's see if Hogan can get the W. Who doesn't like free anything? So let's get some power cards. Here we go. Power cards work wonders, folks. That's why I recommend using power cards as much as you can. Yes, you can't go crazy. You can't go super crazy buying power cards. Sometimes I recommend not buying power cards, saving up money for free agents and for booking arenas. Okay, for our next match we got Bayley versus China. So we got Hogan, Vince, we got Booker T, Jinder, we got Bayley, China. We're going to switch around. And what is the main event, folks? Who's going to be in the main event? Okay, we got King Nakamura and Randy Orton versus John Cena and the Ultimate Warrior. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. The Ultimate Warrior and John Cena is that's a super team right there, folks. That's a dream team of the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena. That's a lot of energy, folks. If you could put that energy in a bottle, whoo, you would be mega rich, folks. Mega freaking rich. The energy and excitement that the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena provide is just out of this world. It's phenomenal. And I'm not talking about AJ Styles. I'm talking about it's a tremendous amount of energy. Let's get this show started, folks. We got Bayley versus China in the opening match. No promos. 1, 2, 3. The winner is China. Let's go. And a great match. 3.5 stars. Thank you, China. And the rivalry grows. Let's freaking go. The next match we have Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The winner is Booker T. And can you dig that? In a good match, sucker. Yes, let's go, Booker T. Here we go, Hulk Hogan versus Mr. McMahon. Can Hogan pick up the W? 1, 2, 3. And the winner is the immortal Hulk Hogan, brother. In a great match. 3.5 stars. Let's freaking go, Hogan. Main events. King Nakamura, Randy Orton versus John Cena and the Ultimate Warrior. 1, 2, 3. The winner is, yes, John Cena and the Ultimate Warrior in a good match. 3 stars. We don't really care what SmackDown does, so we're skipping that. Let's see the overall results. Let's see where we're at, folks. As we're trying to build our way up to the pay-per-view coming up, the upcoming PLE. You got to continually build, and you're looking for the payoff at the PLEs. And don't forget to match up the classes: cruisers with giants, bruisers with fighters. Specialists go with anybody, but you got to be careful with specialists because they don't provide the match bonus as much as cruisers and giants and bruisers and fighters. SmackDown is in first. We're in second. We need to just keep building and not give up. This is a marathon, not a sprint. We're in Las Vegas, folks. Let's go. Viva Las Vegas for a go-home show. Stone Cold, he wants that main event, folks. Stone Cold wants to be the champ. Perhaps he will be the champ before this series is over. We'll find out. These things take time. It takes a lot of patience. We're not going to just hand things to him right away, You really do appreciate things more when you had to build up to it. When you get handed something, you don't really appreciate it. But when it takes time to get something, then you're like, yes, I accomplished this. Something you can look back in the future and think, wow, I did all that hard work paid off. It's all about the payoff. And we can do this. One show at a time. We're just going to keep building and building and building. And Mr. McMahon wants a rematch against Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you again, Vince McMahon? You need to stay away from wrestling because you're the poison. We don't want the poison in wrestling. We want wrestling to be clean and entertaining, highly entertaining. And Vince McMahon provides neither. He don't provide clean wrestling. He don't provide entertainment in wrestling. So we want Hulk Hogan to eliminate Mr. McMahon in the opening match. Booker T versus Jinder Mahal. And now, can you dig that? Suckers! You might think, why are you doing the same match? It's called building rivalries, You can't have one match with two superstars and then go to the pay-per-view and expect ratings. You gotta build. You gotta have match after match after match. That's the way it works. We got Adrian Buck versus King Nakamura. We're making Adrian Buck a star. In the end, this guy could be a mega star. It's just how we approach it. We got to carefully build him up. Hulk Hogan. Vince calling out Hogan. Cedric Alexander versus Ivar. Hogan's doing the advertising. The main event. Who do we got in the main event, folks? John Cena, the Ultimate Warrior. Yes, let's go. Let's freaking go. They're a phenomenal tag team. Ultimate Warrior and John Cena versus Sheamus and the Big Boss Man? Wow, that's a phenomenal main event, folks. That's a blockbuster main event. Hulk Hogan would be jealous of the success of the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena together. What a team. China in a promo. We got to get the logistics together. You want to get as many bonuses as you can in booking the crew, the effects, and the stadium, and the advertising. You want to get all the bonuses that you can. Don't forget the power cars. We got to put someone in the health spa. Bailey goes in the health spa. There are times that superstars need rest. So don't forget to put people in health spas when they need them. When they have low stamina. Don't forget. Fixed card match. Sometimes superstars their morale is low. And you got to give a little boost by giving them a win. That's very important too. Keep superstars' morale high. You don't want a superstar to walk out and go to the competition. So it's very important that you keep them happy as much as possible. Look at all the legends. You got Hollywood Hogan, Undertaker, Eddie Guerrero, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Kane. Some big time legends there, folks. Legends also provide star power, especially for some PLEs. You want to book at least one legend because their star power is full. Let's get this going. Confirm booking. Here we go, folks. Booker T versus Jinder Mahal. 1, 2, 3. The winner is Jinder Mahal. Wow. And an okay match. 2.5 stars. Because the fans, it's announced level 4 rivalry. The reason why it's such a low rating is because they want Booker T to win. The crowd's not happy with Jinder Mahal's win. An okay call out for Vince and Hulk Hogan. Cedric Alexander versus Ivar. 1, 2, 3. The winner is Cedric Alexander. This guy is a great, disappointing match, but Cedric Alexander is good in table matches. Hulk Hogan running advertising. Thank you, Hogan. Gained $15,000 for us. Thank you for your service, Hulk Hogan. Adrian Buck versus King Nakamura. 1, 2, 3. The winner is King Nakamura. And a great match. 3.5 stars. Thank you, King Nakamura. Advertising promo from China. Excellent. 16,000. She gained more money for us than Hogan. Good job, China. You're awesome. You're amazing. In the main event, John Cena, Ultimate Warrior versus Sheamus and Big Show. The winner is, Big Boss Man. 1, 2, 3. The winner is John Cena and Ultimate Warrior. They're on a roll, folks. In a 2.5 star match. But they're on a roll. And that is our show for the week. On the SmackDown end, they got a tag team match in their opening match. Where we're skipping it. We want to get to the results, folks. It's all about the results. You put in the work, then you got to find out what the results are. Sometimes they're what you want. Sometimes you got to work on it, folks. But whatever you do, don't give up. Like John Cena says, never give up. As long as you keep pressing forward, you can do it. Anything is possible. Don't ever give up. Because in the end, it'll pay off. We're still in second place, but we will not give up. It's SummerSlam, folks. Yes, sir. Yeah. SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen, folks. It's about to be on like Donkey Kong, folks. So stay tuned for the next episode. Suckers! Can you dig it, sucker? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We hope you enjoy this series because it's so much fun to create. And we hope to do rivalries that no other YouTuber does. Anybody else streaming the WWE 2K, we hope to do different matches that you don't see on the other ones. We want to be unique. And we don't want to copy other people's matches. We want to make our own matches and our own memories. Because that's what wrestling's all about, making memories, making moments. We have, in our opening contest, Big Boss Man Randy Orton versus John Cena and the Ultimate Warrior. That's right, folks. Tag team matches really do provide a boost for everybody involved. As long as they can put that magic together. As long as you match up the classes, anything's possible. Here we go. Hulk Hogan versus Vince McMahon. Ladies and gentlemen, we need maybe a run in. We're gonna use the Hell in a Cell card. Forge in the Fire. So we are gonna have a Hell in a Cell match. Hogan and Mr. McMahon in the main event. Hogan loves the spotlight. Hogan doesn't want to be in the opening match. He don't want to be in the mid card. He don't want to be in the semi-main event. He wants to be in the main event because he is the main event from the 80s and the 90s. Hulk Hogan. Mostly the 80s though, because in the 90s, Stone Cold and The Rock just took off. It was an amazing thing to see. China versus Bayley. It's kind of a dream match, folks. China versus Bayley. So we switch it up. Well, we got Ultimate Warrior and John Cena in the mid-card match. But let's continue booking. We got Booker T. Speaking of booking, we got Booker T and Jinder Mahal. Get this thing popping. See what Booker and Jinder Mahal could do together. King Nakamura versus Adrian Buck. What kind of promos can we do here? How about Stone Cold in a promo? And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Suckers. Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. I love the WWE with all my heart. Rest in peace, legend Randy Savage. Let's look at the legends. Let's see who we got. Goldberg's in there. Oh. Kane. The Rock. And let's get Goldberg because I think Goldberg is a monster guy. He can provide ratings, obviously, because he's a legend. He's got the full star power. A call out. Goldberg is going to call out. Booker T. Goldberg is calling out Booker T. That would be a great matchup, folks. Phenomenal match. Let's look at the logistics. The crew. The special effects. The stadium. Stone Cold on the promo. And we're ready to rock and roll, folks. We got the matches and we got the promos. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Fan, like, and share, okay? So we'll see you next time. And we'll do the show, SummerSlam.